Writing and running D&D puzzles can be really tough. You make them too easy and they're not really fun, and you make them too hard and the players are kind of stuck. But adding a puzzle to your D&D game can add a lot of uniqueness and complexity to the location that your players are in. Because if all of a dungeon's secrets can just be stumbled upon or explored, then they're not really secrets, you know what I mean? So here are 5 puzzles that you can use for your D&D game. First is the Cryptex Puzzle. This one is great if you have players who like Wordle or Scrabble. Somehow the party finds a locked scroll case that cannot be picked. Instead of a lock, the party finds a 5-letter cryptex where each letter can be rotated. Whenever the party twists the knob at the end of the scroll case, correct letters will lock in place, but incorrect letters will make a sound. On top of that, the party only has a certain number of tries, so if they get it wrong, the scroll case, along with all of the contents inside of the cryptex, will immediately be destroyed. If you do this, I highly recommend giving some context about how many tries they have and also what word would it be, because if they just mess around with it, they might just blow themselves up for no apparent reason. Number 2 is the Medusa puzzle. Your party finds a secret door in a library. They try to open it, but it cannot be picked. However, nearby there are 4 rotating statues: a man holding a sword, a man holding a shield, a Medusa head, and a man holding a lantern. Given a few rolls, the party finds a clue that says, as the heroes distract the villain, the Medusa is struck down. Now, I'm not going to share the answer because my players watch my videos, but feel free to modify this however you need. You can change the phrase, you can change the number of statues, but regardless, if the players do find the clue, they should come up with some sort of answer for this puzzle. Number 3 is the open palm puzzle. Speaking of puzzles that the players should be able to figure out, this is a kind of puzzle where it really depends on the players coming up with an answer of their own. As the players explore the inside of a science lab, they find 6 statues that represent the 6 D&D character sheet base stats: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. At the base of each statue, there is a plaque that refers to the stat, but also that an item should be in its hand. If each statue is given an item that represents each stat, then a new chamber will be revealed to the players. Number 4 is the pressure plate puzzle. This is another player-driven puzzle, and it's great for parties where you have 3 or more people. Inside of a dungeon, there is a door that is operated by pressure plates, 1 on each side. But to actually open the door, 2 of the players need to be standing on 1 of the pressure plates. And the door is just far enough to where the party cannot mad dash to it as it's closing. On top of that, if the party looks around, they can't find anything that's heavy enough to meet the weight requirement. So what will the players do? And finally, we have the wizard puzzle. This is a puzzle that is meant to be brute forced as a last result, but it's great to solve as a spellcaster. Inside of a wizard's tower, your party comes across a runic gate that has a triple Venn diagram in the front. Given a few rolls, the party recognizes that the 3 outer circles represent schools of magic. The first outer circle is evocation, the second outer circle is conjuration, and the third outer circle is enchantment.
Enchantment?
They also see that the inner circles react to spells being cast at the door. If they continue to cast spells at the inner circles to brute force their way in, what schools of magic do you think would fit this puzzle? Regardless of which puzzles you use, make sure that these are puzzles that your players can figure out. There's a player satisfaction when it comes to solving a secret that they can't just lockpick or teleport through. So for more ways to satisfy your D&D players, be sure to check out this video over here, and you'll definitely find something that you can use for your game.